Renegade Online.
Amandla Stenberg has just dunked her Instagram. Remember, Amandla Stenberg was the one that did the diss track? She did the discourse thing. It was beyond cringe. I'm sure I still have it archived on the hard drive somewhere. Star Wars fans noticed something unusual this week. The Instagram account of Amandla Stenberg has vanished without explanation. Just days after the Acolyte showrunner Leslye Headland reignited controversy by labeling critics of the series as fascists and racist, the timing has sparked a new wave of speculation across the fandom, largely because Instagram was the platform Stenberg used most aggressively during the show's backlash to launch her own attacks on fans. Amandla Stenberg removing her Instagram page came with no statements, no farewell posts, and no visible trace of her previously verified account. The profile didn't go private either. It simply disappeared, leaving fans to question whether this was an intentional retreat from the public spotlight or a reaction to another round of negative press for her canceled Disney Plus Star Wars series. Throughout the run of The Acolyte, Stenberg was highly active online. She posted frequently, responded to criticism directly, even released the infamous Rage Twerk diss track video during the height of the backlash. Her activity made her Instagram presence a recurring part of the show's public conversation, whether Disney liked it or not. So when fans discovered the account was gone entirely, the reaction wasn't subtle. Google's AI search is redirecting users to a fan-run page called Not Amandla. Is this coincidence? Is there something else going on? Did all of a sudden, did Leslye Headland reignite? You know, she goes out there and calls the people who rightfully gave the show criticism for being absolute garbage. I mean, the show got what it deserved, okay? I don't think anybody can, well, I know there's some people who want to argue this, but the show was
trash.
It was.
Trash?
Big old trash. So did Amandla Stenberg start picking up new hate? You know, did she mouth off somewhere to somebody? Somebody came at her, posted something on there. She talked about Leslye. Somebody told her something on Instagram, and then she said, F this stuff, I'm out, instantly, and just killed it. Killed her account. Possible, right? I can imagine that being feasible. Or do y'all think that there's something more to it? I legit don't know. I frankly legit don't care. But I thought the story was funny enough that it warranted a little bit of a walk down memory lane from that standpoint. And what I wanted to share, let me pull the article back up. So this was apparently one of her little snappy clips, but this was on X. Oh, dude, this one's 8 minutes. I'm not watching that whole thing. Of course, I live in a bubble of my own reality, but for those who aren't aware, there's been a rampage of vitriol we have faced since the show was announced. When it was just still a concept, nobody had seen it yet. That's when we started to experience a rampage of hyper-conservative bigotry and vitriol, prejudice, hatred, and hateful language towards us. Oh, my God. Like, honestly, let's be frank. Probably a lot of this was misinterpreted. Were there maybe a few people out there that truly were, like, throwing some serious racism at her? Sure. There's always a handful of people that are like that. The reality is people criticizing the show for being driven by Disney's own admitted internal DEI goals, which they, at the time they had a mountain of. It's not a racist critique to acknowledge what Disney itself said about how they want to cast shows going forward. This is back in 21 and 22. It also didn't help that they made the show around, frankly, a very mediocre at best, I hate to tell you, Amandla, actress, who went from scene to scene, almost emotionless, expressionless each and every time. And we've joked over and over again, happy, sad, anger, frustration, confusion, all the same face. Didn't matter you or your sister. Didn't know who we were watching because we couldn't tell you apart. Didn't really make a difference. The writing was bad, and the show's hallmark moment, the hallmark moment of the show, was a gaggle of lesbian space witches.
The power of one, the power of two,
The power.
What were we supposed to do? Did you not think that you were going to get ripped on for this? The show was awful. So we'll see what happens. What do y'all think? Did she jet out because she got some snark following Leslye Headland reigniting old? I mean, Leslye Headland could have just said nothing. She could have just said, we did the best that we could. We realized we didn't make all the fans happy, and there was probably some things that we could have improved on making the show. And it just left it there or something. But no, she had to go right. She had to restoke. The people had walked away. People, like, we'll make a joke here and there about the Acolyte. There's obviously still a gaggle of bots, Disney bots, and these weirdos online, a lot of them the Raylos, that constantly want to bring up about they want Acolyte Season 2 and all this. They're so few and far between. We talk about them to laugh at them. There's no serious movement to get the thing going because there was not a serious audience to begin with. But when you get the former showrunner like Leslye Headland going out there and doing a brand new, fresh interview for The Wrap and spends a significant portion of it and makes the headline out of it because of her choice of language that the Acolyte failed because of racists and fascists, well, guess what? Let's go. We want to go down this road again, we'll go down this road again. Because the normal folks out there just trying to enjoy, or wish they could actually still enjoy Star Wars the way they have for 40 years, people like me, we're kind of tired of hearing that bullshit. And if Rando, Joe, Schmo, Disney bot, I don't care. Again, we'll make fun of you, move on. When the showrunner comes out, a year and a half, 2 years later, when did the Acolyte come out? Was it July of 24? Was it last year? Or was it 23? I don't remember anymore. I think it was 20. Yeah, it was 2024. Summer of 24. Because the Star Wars Celebration thing where they had all the Acolyte people out was in April of 23. So point being is that you get the showrunner coming out that's reigniting all the old wounds, re-agitating the old wounds. People are going to have to come back out and, okay, we want to go down this road again? You're going to get a little clap back for this because we're tired of it. Just take the L, Leslye. Take the L. It was a terrible show. You made it. That's the end of it. No, you don't get points and you don't get a free pass for wasting $250 million of Disney shareholder capital on your pet lesbian DEI project. You're ridiculous, and I mean, retarded fan fiction of Star Wars. You telling me, a Star Wars fan, you came up with lesbian space witches that starred your wife. Give me a break. Make sure you're subscribed to Valiant Renegade and join us every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern for the live show.